Hello, I'm live. Let's see. That's funny. Okay. I was in the middle of pricing out the next watch drop, trying to figure out what to price these at. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Billy. I'll let a few more people roll in and then I'll ask you, what do you think a pre-owned Tudor Black Bay 58, and it's worn. It's not destroyed, and it actually runs um you know you could, I think, Cape Cod cloth the side. That would clean up good. Obviously I need to scrub it up a little bit on the back side, and bracelet wise I think you could probably take a Scotch-Brite and take out most of the scratch. I think it would clean up great. I think it's going to be a very good watch for somebody at a killer price. So, but I have to determine what is a fair price for said watch. And it goes to show how good $50 is. This is an older Tudor Black Bay 58 too. My friend Terry sent it to me. It's been worn a lot, like I said, and it's still running. I wound it up, threw it on the time grapher. It's running at plus 1 second. It's running perfect. So, but what does a used one go for? Hell, what does a new one go for? And why you guys think about that? Why is there so many? These are all like San Martins. Oh. Okay. While you guys are thinking about that, I'm going to pour myself a little nightcap. And I already posted it up on my buyers club. And I didn't even put a price, and people are thumbs up. Like they must have that much faith in that I will do a more than fair price on it, that they already want to get in on it. So see, Dane is here, Steve is here. Let's see, Spence is checking in from Maryland. My buddy Michael's checking in from Canada. Nate Dogg's here. Fedora John's here. Chris YZ80 says $850. I think that might be a little low. Let's see, Teddy's here. 28 to 3,000 might be a little high. I'm not sure. Let's see if we, Tudor Black Bay 2022, Tudor Black Bay 58, 39, automatic bracelet watch, pre-owned, sold for $27.85. Now, I feel like I got to sneeze. Oh yeah, how's the camera look? So I went with this thing, this Insta360 Link 2C. I didn't want the one that like tracked me or anything. And I did the quick setup on it, and I think it's working. I don't know. You guys tell me, is it working? Yeah, Fedora, you told me you had the same one. Somebody else said they had the same one too. So I think the camera was mostly the issue. And this thing was not very expensive. It was pretty affordable. Okay, let me go to... let me answer this guy. Okay, looking crisp. Thank you. So let me do screen share. Let me add a screen. Let's drag this over here so I can see it. Let's go Tudor. Let me can do this share screen window. This one, share it. So the Tudor Black Bay, I don't think they've really changed anything. So retail on that thing is $4,500. So, but what do these things sell for Oh, I do actually want to address this. Hold on a second. Let's talk about this real quick. So beach life, and this is a whole big conversation thing that's been happening in the buyers club, which I just kind of let it go. Like I was like half looking at it and I'm like, I don't know what is going on there. So Beach Life says, "Hi Rob, how successful is everyone here with the $125 Zodiac sale at Ross?" I know I wouldn't say a ton of people, but there's a handful of people in the Random Rob Buyers Club Discord, which is kind of taking on a little bit of a life of its own, have scored them. They've scored, and usually, obviously, when these guys find them, if there's three in the cabinet, they buy all three. So, um, so they have grabbed a few. So, but they're really putting in the work. They have to hunt. They have to drive. They have to log some miles. They have to go to all these different stores and try to find them. Todd said he's checked one Ross, me, and they all had was crappy low end cities. Okay. Yeah, so that's what most people are finding is there's no Zodiac there. Let's see. Michael's sipping on some Appleton 12 year. Hopefully, I meant to talk to you about that, Michael. Hopefully, your family and everything in Jamaica fared the storm okay, and everybody's safe. So, YZ80 sipping on some EC. I got some great EC up there. That's not the cheap seats, but that's Elijah Craig is good stuff. I think one of the inventors of bourbon or something. I think there's people that stumble across them. I think, let me go here. I think, Mike, you're about right, 1,800 to 2,200. I may even take a Cape Cod cloth to the side of that, clean that up a little bit, clean up the backside a little bit. I might brush it up a little bit. It's not going to change the price at all. I'm just more curious to see how easy it is to clean it up. Now, I personally would consider this watch. However, the Black Bay 58 is probably not what I would go for. I would go for the Black Bay 41. And then I want to do the green bezel and make it a Harrods edition, essentially. So, but for anybody that's in the market for a Black Bay 58, this is going to be a killer option. And I already have a buddy that maybe wants it. So I'm low-key working on that. Mike, I think you're right. I think we're right in there. I'll probably sneak in just below that $2,000 mark, I think is my goal. I have another really cool watch here, and I've been on a bit of a watch buying spree. So I really want this watch, but I've clearly cannot afford this watch. I've bought way too many watches, but it may not stop me. So this is a quartz Omega, and it's hard to tell because of the lighting, but this is that electric blue dial with the wave. And it's, again, I wouldn't call this one beat up. This one is in actually probably really good condition for its age. You got to remember this watch is a little bit on the older side. So I don't know what's the best way to show it. I don't know what to do with my hands. And this thing wears and looks great on me. And I don't own an Omega. I haven't owned one in a while. 2004, I think, is about right, Fedora. And it's a quartz with the sword hands. I really like it. So potentially could temporarily end up on my wrist, maybe. I mean, I'm wearing it right now, so. Excuse me. I think they're pretty affordable. I didn't write it down. I forget what this one's actually called. Let me go look it up. Omega. Seamaster quartz. Let's see if we can find it together. Let me share the screen. I don't even know where to look for this thing because it's going to be the quartz one with the electric blue dial. So it's like that one. Well, maybe it's worth more than I thought. 23. This thing might be closer to $2,000 mark. I don't know. If it is, I'm definitely not buying it. Somebody else can get it because it is, like I said, for its age, the thing is actually in really good condition. Whereas the Tudor, is a little more. I wouldn't say rough. Had rough ones on the channel before. This Tudor's not rough, rough. It's just, yeah. Now I sound like a dog. Okay. And it's the 41 mil. So, and Joe Smoke has the electric blue automatic. And I just watched, that guy on YouTube that does the rebuilds of the watches and stuff. He just rebuilt an automatic version of this watch. Oh, here's Chrono 24. Those Quartz Omegas have a lot of fans. Yeah. You know what? Is this the Quartz one? I mean, an unworn one for 3150. That's pretty nuts to find an unworn one. Electric blue, no box. I have the box and everything. I don't know if there's papers necessarily. How do I know if this is quartz? Steel quartz. Okay. Yeah, I'm not buying this because, again, this is going to be priced darn near what the Tudor is. So, yeah. And I mean, I still think it's 100% worth it. I think that's a freaking killer Omega because the other thing with the Mega watches that I've been finding, just like the Planet Ocean that I want the 42 millimeter. For example, if I'm going to spend $2,500 on an Omega, I would buy the 42 millimeter Planet Ocean with the 2500 movement in it. So that would be the route I would go. Okay. So I think I kind of know what I'm going to do for prices on those. And we'll get that sorted, but I need to, I need to just dial it in a bit. But I think with your guys' help, I think I have the prices kind of sorted. Shots fired from Tim. Watch out, Dane. Zelos is getting awfully predictable and boring. I don't know if I would say that necessarily, but you can definitely tell a Zelos. I mean, you could make that statement essentially with a lot of brands. I don't know that you could make it with Zelos because I don't know. You might be able to. I don't know if it's. Oh no! First I was almost sneezing, and now my back itches. I need a back scratcher. Troll killer cage match. Ooh yeah, that'd be kind of cool, huh? Yeah, there you go. If it's boring, he can just put orange camo on it. He'll never do that. Oh, okay. Careful, Dane. I'll have to regulate the regulator. Careful now. All right, who's texting me? John. Is your overhead light off? Yes, because it looks good in low light. Yes. So I played around with that and I had that on and it was like way too saturated. So I shut it off and I just have like the studio lights going and then I have another light, an ambient light blasting toward me. So I think it looks more real. With the overhead light on, it was like really washed out. So, all right. So are we going to look at any other watches? What else is going on? I feel like I did get a watch in today. This is a watch I bought a little while ago, and I was gonna unbox it like on video, but I mean technically I'm on video. I think I'm just gonna open it right now, as long as I don't cut myself. What's the old rule? Cut away from yourself. I'm over here just cutting like right next to my finger and stuff. There's so much bubble wrap on this thing. Don't do what I just did. I just cut that sucker. I don't care. You need a new watch to chase. Yeah, so this is, and then this, I don't need this. This is everybody. Well, maybe I'll do it. I don't know, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with this watch. So it's can you see that? Sea quartz with a little duck on there. Ooh, I got a love note. Comes with 2 straps. Let me get this thing out. Is it running? Okay, it's running. So it's a Destro configuration, and it's DLC. So I wanted to go Destro on it. How's the bezel action? Why isn't it turn? Oh, there's plastic. I'm pretty sure I did not select this bezel insert, but that's okay. I thought I selected a different one. Oh, bezel action's better than I remember on the first one. Oh, it's bi-directional too. Okay, that works. So this is, yeah, it does look like the Momentum, and that's another reason why I actually ordered it, because I have one of those Momentums in right now, and I think it was a couple of years ago I did the video of the Momentum versus the Sea Quartz. Man, I got like a little stuff. Let me go grab that Momentum. It's out here, I think, somewhere. Hold on. It was out on my shelving unit. So I have the Sea Quartz 30 Eclipse, which I might end up buying this watch because it might be kind of fun to own both of them, which pretty much is what I probably said the last time I owned both of them. So there's the Momentum. And then the Sea Quartz is actually and there's some history here too between these. Well, about the NATO strap though. So there's both of them. I like the logo on I like the duck. So other than that, they're really close. What they did with this new version, Nate, is they did, it's going to be hard to show, but there's the spring bars, there's still spring bars, but they're captured. So in order to get it wouldn't be a big deal. I just have to cut it. So I don't know the logic behind it because it's not yeah, well, I think the camera's working pretty good. The spring bars are not fixed like the FXD or whatever. Let's see, Blues Dog 645 says I have the Sea Quartz Destro, which is what I just got. You got yours in stainless. I wanted to do the black one. I don't know why. I just don't have a lot of black watches. So, and you have the Momentum. Yeah, I think as weird as that sounds, because there is a little bit of like history with the two brands. I think if you're going to own one, and that's pretty much what I'll probably say in a video. Like if you're going to own one, I think you should own both. I know that sounds stupid, but do exactly what Blues Dog and myself did. Get the Sea Quartz and Destro. Guys, these are like $250, $250 or $350, something like that. I don't remember what I paid. And the Momentums are pretty cheap too. This is actually a Hallmark card, they said. Well, the envelope is. Maybe there's money in it. Hold on a second. Just says thanks, no money. No money. Robert, thank you for your business. Hope you enjoy the version A. Help with 5 stars, please. Thanks, Jesse and Scuba Steve. So Stevie is who I met, and he's actually a good buddy with Woody, which he may or may not be in the chat at some point. I met him in Dallas. So had a great conversation. Now we continue to message each other on Instagram. And that's always, that seems to be one of the important factors for me to gravitate towards a watch or a brand is connecting with the brand owners or someone that's high level decision making. So, and just like my Aries, I think this literally has the same movement that my Aries has, and this is a fraction of the price of the Aries. The Aries is like $1,000. This thing's like $250. And do I have any? What do I have for NATOs? I mean, I have. Yeah, that orange isn't. I have like orange rubber NATO or FKM NATOs. I have. What else do I have? Oh, I have. Oh, here we go. I have the Strap Habit. What was this called? Anti-watch watch club or something like that. That might actually look kind of cool on there. And then I, of course, have some watches of espionage straps. Let me see what this looks like. It's red, not orange, so I don't know if it works perfect, but I gotta highlight Tim's comment. Yeah, but all the money with Aries goes to customer service excellence. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. But it's one of those brands that I still want the freaking watch, no matter how bad the customer service portion of the business is. Okay. We're back. Barry's, yeah, Barry's watches. See, Hawkrigger makes some amazing straps. Yeah, but you know who makes even better straps? Strap Habit, the official strap of the Random Rob YouTube channel. Almost all my straps are Strap Habit. I was wearing the Colorado Watch Company GCT on the Strap Habit FKM today. There is a very cool new release coming from Strap Habit soon, and not to brag or boast, but I'm gonna start taking credit on some of the stuff that I know is my credit. I pushed the idea. I don't need credit. I'm just saying because the people that make the things happen actually make the things happen. But like I planted the seed. So YZ80, thank you very much for doing that. Possibly a little known detail about Strap Habit. Just like me with this channel, of course, I have my day job, and a lot of these brands, a lot of these micro brands for the watches or in these strap companies, they have day jobs, just like you guys do, just like I do. And Nick, the owner of Strap Habit, had a day job. So I just told you exactly what just happened. So he finally took the plunge. He took the leap, and don't tell him I told you, but I'm excited for him. He knows it. So he went all in. He's going all in on the straps. So I'm excited for him. It's got to be scary as heck. I couldn't imagine doing it. I've been at my job for like 26 years, so I'm not going to stop now. I'm going to keep going until I'm done. But I got to text my wife back. She went out to go see Wicked or Wicked 2 or something like that. I think it was previewing today. Let's see. Has anyone tried the PRS mission timer? Are you asking because it's right here? Like, it seems like it's a really cool watch, and I priced it pretty aggressively. Like, this is one where I'm like, the price that I landed on with it, I'm like, man, this would be kind of cool to add to my collection. The problem with my collection, though, is I have way too many watches right now. Way too many. And more on the way, which is not... Oh, it's a little tight. Okay. Okay. That's a little snug. Oh, can we adjust it? Oh, yeah, we can adjust it. Okay. What do we have? I need a spring bar tool. Not that one. I need the pokey side. And you can't even get them. Hey, Paul's checking in from Dallas, home of the best brisket out there. Okay, no, go more. Now it might fit. It's still snug, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's Destro, so it's quartz. The loom is good. Bezel action is good. Pretty fun watch. What do they do this? Okay. Yeah. Kevin Midwest Watch Dude is wearing his. That was one that I was like looking at for a long time too. So I'm glad you picked it up. It's the bronze white dial mechanical 38 millimeter hand me. That's cool. See, Churro says, yeah, I'm the one with the thumbs up on. I'm interested since I'm left-handed and have only one left-handed watch. Yeah, but you benefit from like all of like when I go after the Destros, I want the crown to be on the other side. So it's funny that you're searching for one to be like on your hand side. So Art giving me some praise. Let's see. Biggest credit to you, Rob, for all the watches content you push through your channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That was awesome. I wear mine all the time. I have too many as well, but this one gets a lot of wrist time. Oh, cool. Excellent. Let's see. We all have way too many watches. What the hell? Yeah, but I think I'm definitely comfortable with owning a lot of watches, but I still even have a point where I'm just like, feeling a little like maybe too much. And I did just pick up another watch. I'll share it with you. And this is, I mean, nobody should be surprised by this at all. I've talked about it many times. It was only a matter of time before I was going to buy a Weiss watch. So I picked up, while I was down in Indiana at Trifecta. Oh, Tim picked up one of the mechanicals. Yeah, anybody that picked up the deal when I was down there, good on you. You can still probably reach out to Jake. There might be something left. But so while I was down there, I was tempted to the point of breaking because I like the Gauge series. I did a video on the Gauge series from an older friend of mine back in the day. He had the original one, the mint dial one. And I know he was trying to sell it at one point. I don't know if he ever sold it or not, but Detroit Spartan was the person that owned that one. And that one's super rare, and I know it was sought after, and I liked that one a lot, but I liked these with the darker dial. So I picked up the green one, which is, he did it in grade 5 titanium. It's the same font as the cluster on the Range Rover, the old Range Rover, Land Rover, Range Rover, or whatever it is. Didn't do the titanium movement. Like I did a video on another older friend of mine, Clayton, that had the titanium watch with I think the movement base plates were actually made out of titanium as well. That was a really cool one. This one looks like it's, going to be, I think, what are they made out of, stainless steel or something? But the loom looks good on it. Really sharp hands. There's a closer look at the dial. I think it's just a clean layout. The only thing I wish he would do, and I get why he didn't do it on this one because it's, he wanted to keep it clean, but I wish he would write Nashville. Just write Nashville. You don't have to write Nashville, Tennessee. You're not stating that it was made in Nashville or anything like that. It's just, I like to see that on there. But so there you go. You can see the font from the cluster on his Land Rover, Range Rover, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I really want to make a trip down there, so I might reach out to him because it's probably going to be months before it's done. I know I may have been one of the first ones to buy it because I already got notification that they're working on it, but I almost want to like go down there to pick it up. And Will says, if you ever sell that, Rob, please keep me in mind. I don't my intention isn't to sell it, but and this isn't even the colorway I wanted. I told you guys what I originally wanted was the I need to order the leather strap from them too. They're expensive, but it belongs because I don't think it comes with the leather. It comes with the canvas. Oh, I did an engraving on the back too. No, I did an engraving on the back. It's not anything that I could still probably sell it if I wanted to, but that's not my intent. You know, I have the Colorado Watch Company. I have the Aries, which is I get it. Like it's not there's less American made in that. I have the oh shoot, what is that other brand? Seal, SEL. I have that watch on pre-order. So my push is to go more towards the American made. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Michael. The, those days are gone. Now this stuff is right. Will we're like on the same page, right? My intention is not to sell, and your intention isn't to buy, but things happen, right? Oh, I want to go to shop. Let's go look at how much because that's 3,200. I mean, it shows it on leather. Does it come with leather? Oh, it comes with the leather strap. I don't know why I was thinking it came on the canvas. I think it comes with the. Man, each timepiece comes with hand stitch. Okay, that's good. Now I don't have to go look at the strap because also for 32, and then I paid an extra 100 for the engraving, so $3,300 plus tax, all that crap. Yeah, it'd be nice if it came with a leather strap, and it turns out it does. So it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to drop on a watch that's so simple, but yeah, I did it. So yeah, it is what it is now. I can't turn back now. I'm all in. So all right, what else do we got going on? We are a fickle bit. We are indeed. What's good? Hey, Travis. Oh, I was just hanging out with Travis like 2 days ago. We are a fickle bit. Yeah, watch enthusiasts are kind of weird about our watches, aren't we? Oh, it says right actually on here. Please note that the orders placed today will ship in 12 to 14 weeks due to current order queue and handmade. So I actually kind of like that timeline, even though I already paid for it, because I would like to reach out to the team there and I already have, but I it's not that far for me to go there. So let me see, like how far is the drive? Nashville. So if I were to drive, it's roughly a 10-hour drive. It's not worth flying for that. I would just drive. I drive one day, do the thing, and then drive back the next day. I could take one day off from work or something. I'd like to go there and pick it up. I don't want them to ship it. I want to go there. I want to tour the facility. I want to highlight why I'm so drawn to the American-made watch industry right now and what's going on with it. So that's my intent. We'll see how it plays out. Let's see. That's one way to look at it, actually. Art is kind of emotional. Watches are kind of art-like, so yeah, Travis, I was just telling him like, so they did the green one and they did the blue one. They dropped it while we were down in Lafayette, and I ended up ordering the green one. So if I seemed a little off while we were hanging out, that's probably why, because I just spent like over $3,000 on the watch that I had. I was not planning on. It's not like I budgeted for it or planned for it or anything like that. It was emotional impulse buy, like Art said. So mechanical art, and that's exactly what it was. And it's not even the one I originally I thought I wanted, and I still do, but I'm committing to this one. So I still want the latte dial with the uh, skeleton orange sword hands. So, but I don't get to design their watches and post when they sell them and all that stuff. So, oh, it says Land Rover on there too. All right. Is there anything else we want to look up? Sometimes planning goes out the window when it comes to watches we want. Yeah, but it was definitely irresponsible purchase. I will admit that because I didn't really have the money. But so that might benefit some other people though, because I probably will scrounge up a couple of watches to sell that I wasn't necessarily planning on selling, and it'll fundraise to offset this impulse buy. Anyone ever hear of? I don't even know how to pronounce that watches. Their claim is their watches all manufactured in the USA with in-house movement at $25,000. I don't think I would buy a microbrand for 25,000. I find that hard to believe that there's a company making it says manufactured in, let me go here. It says manufactured in Manhattan. It's actually a pretty good looking watch. Okay, I mean, they have pictures of equipment, but where's the story? So they make crazy lamps, and then they're like, you know what? Let's make some watches too, and other decor. I'm not sure about this. So there's other currently employed by all the watchmakers in Nevada. That's a wild looking movement. That's and what is going on with that? How is that part of the okay, there's some wild stuff going on here. Okay, right here. The case is a one-piece monoblock design that integrates not only the bezel while foregoing a case back, but also the entire deployment mechanism. The former provides only 3 points for water ingress into the watch in the traditional 5. Somebody's pretty smart. Okay, I'm very curious. 60-hour, 2.4 hertz pump action crown system. What's a pump action crown system? Yeah, they butterflied the case. What is it? Are they going to tell me what a pump action? What the hell? How have I not heard about this? They wrote "little bastard" right on the plate. Do you actually like push the crown in? You push it in, and it has a cam, and then it winds off this or something. This is nuts. And even this, look at it. I mean, if that gear interacts with these cogs, it takes in 2 gears for 1 cog there. Is it? It's not 25,000. It's 12,950. The deposit is nearly the whole thing. $10,000 deposit. Require via bank wire or mailed And the remaining 2,950 plus taxes. Sooner than July 2026. Oh, look at the case. They even machined out the metal on the case. I would like to see this. I don't know. If you don't think that's interesting, then you're dead inside. Are any of us going to run out and buy this? No, probably not. But collectively, I think we should all scrounge up some money and buy one. Or at least send somebody that has like a channel to go like check it out. Oh, that's me. I'll volunteer. I'll do it. Or Travis, one of us, or both of us. Let's go. It's Manhattan. That's nuts looking. Now, these are all renderings. I don't think we have seen an actual watch. So do they actually have a working watch? Let TGV do it. I mean, is he back in New York? I think he is. Okay, so I like that animation. Hopefully that loops. It is exactly. I wasn't sure if you were right. They actually did butterfly at the case instead of. This thing is bonkers. It's super creative. It's awesome. Thanks for bringing it up. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information. I'll have my unpaid intern make notes, and I'm not the right channel to probably go do it. It would make more sense for. It would make more sense for like TGV or, a channel that focuses more on high end luxury pieces to like do that. Have Teddy do it. Like that would make more sense. I mean, I want to obviously, but it would be strictly out of curiosity. Yeah, Teddy should. I mean, but he's got a balance too. He's always super busy. Oh, speaking of Teddy, I actually need to make a video. His team reached out to me. I need to make that 40-second video where he does like the most worn watch of the YouTubers, and I'll do it this week. I'll probably do it like tomorrow or something, but I honestly don't know what my most worn watch is. I look through all my watches and I can't tell you what it is. I have no idea. So I almost want to be like, these are the watches that I want to wear the most, but I don't know if they actually are the watches I wear the most. I don't know if any of us can. I know some of you guys, usually it's like engineers, they keep like a spreadsheet or something to document what they wear and how many they wear. The orange one, Travis says the orange one. What orange one though? And some of those watches that I haven't had all year either. So, Bean Boy says press members will be invited to an early 2026 gathering here at our factory in New York. I'll go as unpaid intern. Yeah, I'll send you. I don't know how that works. Probably a Seiko G-Shock is your most worn. Surfer John says Panerai was his most. Yeah, see. Yeah, some people do spreadsheets. I get it. But it's not. I can't do the spreadsheet. I don't even think about it. And a lot of times, more recently, I've actually just followed Tim, the theme of the week. Because this is the problem I have when I have too many watches is I'll get like a little flustered. I'm like, I don't know what to wear. They're all cool. I want them all, right? So I'll just go look at the theme of the week. And if I have one that meets the criteria for the theme of the week, I'll be like, I'm just going to wear that. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Yeah, I mean, most engineers seem to do stuff like that. And look, John kept track of his. So the Bremont, which I know that watch actually suits you so good. And it's not one that I would have pegged you for. But after you purchased it and you started to wear it and post up wrist shots, I'm like, that's John. That's his watch. Art's an engineer with no spreadsheet. Okay. Hey, Mr. James Duffy's here. Thanks for joining. Wrist track app is the way to go. I'm not even wearing a watch right now. All right. What else are we going to look at? Anything? I don't think you're going to be able to top that. I can't even pronounce that. I don't know. Avoirdupois or something. How are you going to be manufactured in the United States and then have a word that I can't pronounce? You've been wearing the Notice Sector Deep a lot. So I have worn that one. I know I have. And I was actually just talking about Wes about doing another project. So hopefully that'll come to fruition soon. Wet Watches, Wear Watch. My Instagram. Oh, yeah, you could track it that way for sure too. That makes sense. Let's see. If you choose not to decide, I'll still have. What? If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Okay. Somebody wise probably said that. I have a Dryden. Sorry, I keep columns. So Tony's keeping a spreadsheet. Even in his retirement, he's keeping that spreadsheet. Oh, Rush. I'm assuming you mean Rush Limbaugh said it. Oh, Neil Peart, Rush. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Can we Wise Custom, please? I haven't reached out to them on that. Heck, I can't even put 25 people together to do the Christopher Ward. I need probably like 2 more people really to do the Christopher Ward. We're really close. Mark is kind of backing out, so I'm not sure if I need a couple. Oh, the band, not Limbaugh. Okay. Did Jack Mason give the code for $250 off? The Jack Mason code came and went. Joe, how many watches do I have? I have fewer than you think, but more than I think. And the actual number I don't know, but I will be doing a state of the collection soon. And I don't know when. I got a lot of work to do. So Will says he'll buy 2. Well, I kind of bought my wife, so I've already lost interest in even doing it. But if we can, or are you talking about the Christopher Ward? I'm even buying one. I was buying one as well. So yes, Wet Watches is correct. I only have 10 watches. Oh, I mean, it's slightly true. Like I count them in tens. I group them in 10 and then I count them in tens because it's easier to count them that way versus, just keep going. So like if you just do 10, 20, 30, 40, it's easier to do that, right? The Ward, okay. I'm not doing a special build and then asking for a discount too. That's funny. 10-minute warning, thank you. I group them in tens. That's right. Right, I count in tens. Oh man, I am so slammed with crap. And I was working on this, which is the drop, and I have 19, and I'm probably going to add a couple more. So I had 17, but then like I said, I'm adding the Tudor and then the Omega. So those will go on this drop, and then I'll have another drop, like Thanksgiving week as well. I count them by the watch cases. And oh, there you go. That actually makes sense. Instead of even doing my tens, if you got a watch case like those on the wall, those hold what 32 or something. I can't remember. So if you just fill a bunch of those, then you just Get the calculator out, I guess. Oh man. All right, I got to change this screen. I can't. I have more. Oh, they hold 30. Thanks, Dane. I don't know why I was thinking 32. Maybe I put 2 on top. I think I have more information I want to share with you, but I can't. That's frustrating from my perspective. Do I have anything I can show you that I'm not supposed to show you? I don't think so. I do have some of the new Alpinist in for review. I'm sure people have already done videos on those though. I really like this new, like, kind of like teal aqua color. That's a good looking Alpinist. So I have that one. I think I have the black dial and the green dial. The black dial one I think is honestly probably the best pick for most people. It's just clean and timeless. The green always looks nice too, but I could see where the green, it's really what made this watch, I think, popular in the first place. But the black one's going to be the timeless one for sure. All right. What else do I have? Oh, I have, check this out. Get it off the watch pillow. This is something I think, Dane, you'll get a kick out of this. Or not. But a Tissot PRX in Damascus. So that's stuff that's usually reserved for like Zelos. So it's funny to see Tissot do a Damascus watch. The dial, the case, everything. It is nuts. And it's extremely well done. This is probably the nicest PRX that I've seen. The size on the Alpinist are like 39.1 by 46.4. I don't know what that was, but it was like that when I got it. Okay. That's heat treated, but that's interesting. Yeah, that's how you typically get the color with the Damascus, so folding them. They don't do it cold, do they? Do they cold forge Damascus? I don't think you can. Have they changed the case shape at all for the newer model? Are you talking about the Alpinist? I don't have an older one here to compare it to, but I think the crown, yeah, I think the crown guards are different. The case shape seems the same, but there's just quick visual reference. That crown guard is different. So that is going to be the big standout on it. Oh, okay. It's not heat treat. Yeah. So like Zelos will do like the heat thing to really get the pop of color out of the Damascus. Yeah, I think these Zelos, I think these Alpinists are going to be like hits. I think these are a nice subtle refresh without screwing it up. You know, is it an improvement? I think so, mostly because of the movement, because now the movement is the 6R50. Am I reading that right? 55? Let me here. Go ahead and hit the computer. 6R55, which I don't even know if they've been using that one, but the 6R35 was the last one they were doing. So this being a 6R55, I have to look that up even. I don't know what's different on that. Seiko 6R55. Oh yeah, the branding on the dial is different for sure. But okay, so the 6R55, I'll go to Caliber Corner. And we will share screen just so we can see. So there's the 6R55, 24 joules. So it's, I don't think the architecture changed at all. I don't remember that plate being quite like that. They may have changed it a little bit. Still 53-degree lift angle, 21600, so 3 hertz, Spround 510, DiaShock. Regulation, I think, is different though, isn't it? Oh, and then it's 3-day power reserve. So they didn't write that on the dial though. Is this the first watch? It's about, let me, I'll get the thickness for you. Oh no, they definitely put 3 days. It says automatic 3 days, 20 bar right on it. They're super proud of that 3-day power reserve. So it's 13.1 millimeter thick. How thick were the last ones? I mean, it still kind of looks like it's on the thicker side of things. As far as this style of watch, I think it's mostly because of the footprint of it. It should be, Dane, it should be, what did I do with it? I thought it was Damascus. It says TEM, like it's Damascus, but then it says stainless steel. So maybe it is steel. I don't know. I just make stuff up as I go, Dane. I don't actually know. You guys all believe everything I say. Oh, it definitely says, it says it right on the case back. If this will focus. It is definitely not Damascus. It says Damascus steel. So thank you, Dane, for catching that, because I would have probably said it on the freaking video. Maybe not. Maybe I would have looked on the case back and gone like, yo, Rob, you're way off. I was going, it was a conversation I was having with Jake and I think Travis and stuff. Like, I think we were thinking it was Damascus, but it's Damascus. So still really cool. What is the price point on it? $1,175? Yeah, $1,200. I mean, I'm so I can't. I don't know prices of watches anymore. They all blur together. Me. But I will say, like, when you start stacking, like, if you're gonna get 2 of those, and you're gonna be like $2,200, I mean, maybe you should look at something like this. I mean, these are better watches, the Omega and the Tudor Black Bay, right? So, and then that's where I struggle, and so does everybody else. They struggle when you end up with all these watches, and then you look at the street value of them, and you start to go, if I sold these, I could buy a used Tudor Black Bay or a quartz Omega electric blue dial. So yeah, watches are dumb, and we're even dumber for being into them. So loom something up, he says. Okay, I'll loom something up. Let me do. Where's the? Give her that. Let's do those. Okay, all right. So the C quartz, I'll say this, does not have a loomed. It does not have. What can I shut off? Can I shut off this? I can shut off that. I can shut off this. It does not have a loomed bezel. And I can shut off this. And you can kind of see. It's still bright because I'm looking at the screen. It's still bright. I can't make it not bright. That's a little less bright. It's because I'm dealing with this camera. I don't have another or a car. Guilty. Oh, and then I have the Formex too. But see, that's the problem. Then we start stacking them like that too. You're like, for 2K, I'm going to go with Formex. But I have the Formex too. And like Mike says, or a car. But I have cars too. I'm screwed. I have all of those things. Did he just diss us like last week? No. Formex is my future. Formex is good. My glass is empty. I'm out. It's been an hour. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I'm glad the camera worked. I'll see you guys. Yeah, it's too small. I'll see you guys on the next video.